Hi everyone, welcome to the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering. This year, we celebrate a monumental milestone, our 70th anniversary. For 7 decades, we have shaped the Singapore landscape, thanks to the dedication of our pioneers and alumni, whose contributions have been instrumental in nation building. Today, we honor their legacy and the lasting impact they have made on both Singapore and our department. While we reflect on our rich history, we also look ahead. Our groundbreaking research and innovations continue to address global challenges, from climate resilience to sustainability, as we strive to build a better future for generations to come. To mark this special occasion, we have an exciting lineup of events designed to bring our vibrant community together. We invite you to join us in celebrating our legacy and shaping the future. Stay connected, follow us on social media, or visit our website for event details. Mark your calendars, register for our events, and take this golden opportunity to reconnect with old friends, relive fond memories, and network with industry leaders. Let's celebrate 70 years of engineering excellence and many more ahead. Happy anniversary, CEE!
One, two, three. I wish everybody 财源滚滚，步步高升。One, two, three, Leong!
This was a mud flat, swamp. Today, this is a modern city. 10 years from now, this will be a metropolis. Never fear.
This is the story of the NUS Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, a 70-year journey of grit, vision, and transformation. The journey began early, in 1955, when the first batch of engineering students studied at House No. 5 in Bukit Timah. Among the pioneers who have graduated, Liew Teng, who later led a 10-year campaign to clean up the Singapore River and Kalang Basin. Liew Teng's work paved the way for other prominent civil engineers to rise up like Professor Tan Ki Po.
So it's civil, and I love civil because you connect physically with what you're doing, you know. You build something, you build a bridge, at the end of it, you see the bridge, and it works that way, you see. So I chose civil. And it was a good choice. I never regretted.
In 1975, the late Professor Lee Seng Lip was appointed as Professor and Head of Department for Civil Engineering. He served for 14 years, the longest-serving head of department. Under his leadership, the department's innovations helped build modern Singapore. From the control tower at Changi Airport to the sand-clay sandwich method of land reclamation, to the invention of the fiber drain, the department's first patent, the late Professor Lee and his team have redefined what was possible.
Yet, when asked about his proudest achievement, Seng Lip stated, "I'm proudest of the fact that I've educated many engineers who have contributed to the infrastructural development in Singapore and Southeast Asia."
Among the engineers who have graduated from the department, many have gone on to become prominent civil engineers and leaders in their fields. These distinguished alumni have been instrumental in shaping and building Singapore. Today, the department has established itself as a world-class research hub to address future challenges at the national, regional and global levels, from digitalization to AI and robotics, from coastal protection to environmental sustainability, from resilient structures to intelligent transport systems. Innovation is in the department's DNA. To prepare our students for the future, the department keeps its curriculum fresh and relevant, with opportunities like a second major in sustainable urban development, internships, overseas exchanges, and capstone projects that bring learning to life. Ranked number 3 globally and number 1 in Asia, the NUS Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering is shaping the future. This year, we celebrate 70 years of legacy, achievements, and camaraderie.
Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary!
Together, we've built Singapore. Together, we will innovate for a better future.
I will say the reason why I choose engineering. I will tell you the benefit on me. I'm not a scholar, right? I have never been a scholar. I did well in life because I studied engineering. Why? Engineering is a subject that teaches you to be numeric, to teach you to be analytical, to teach you how to understand logic, to teach you how to understand the big picture of things. Believe me, if you study engineering, it's a very good preparation for your faculty. I practiced engineering for 20 years, then I became a business leader because of my engineering training. Right? So the preparation for an individual to receive an engineering education is very important. I can tell you, anytime I will take an engineer to do important things in leadership, then to take a science graduate or to do a business ed graduate. Some of my top people are engineers in training. Of course, some of them may not practice engineering, but the training is there. So I will tell them that Treat this as a preparation for your future. Not straight away you get a job that is $6,000. Right? Where is your future?
Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our CEE 70th Anniversary Walk. Don't forget, today we are here to have fun, but it's for us to bond together. We have here our alumni, our guests, our IAB member, our academic staff, our admin staff, our research staff and research students. I want all of us to have to work together.
Number 26, congratulations for winning the first prize.
26. Who's that? Because for 70 years, civil environment engineering achieved a lot. We are looking for the next 70 years.
If I were to meet a parent today of a young child who is about to decide which discipline he would like to go in, first I'll convince the parent that engineering is the place to go. Why? Because engineering gives you a skill set that will last you for life. It gives you the ability to solve problems, to understand problems deeper and find solutions. The next level, I will encourage you to consider civil and environmental engineering. Why? Because as a discipline, it covers every aspect of human life, from the humble drain to the roof, to the buildings, to the satellites. All of this requires civil engineering skills. So I think if you are trained in that field, you will have first a job for life, but more importantly, you have a role for life in building a better human society. That's what I would tell the parents of today about the profession that they should consider for their young children.
This tank may hold one possible solution to protecting Singapore's coastline. With a push, this wave is created and hits the shore. Sensors above measure the water level to analyze the impact on the shoreline. Data is compared when vegetation is added to the mix.
We know that all of this vegetation can help us protect the coast. The level of protection depends on the species, depends on density, how dense you plant them, depending on the water level and depending on the height of this vegetation.
The project Hydro Spins is one of 9 which the newly launched Coastal Protection and Flood Resilience Institute at NUS is working on. And more researchers like Assistant Professor Liew are needed for developing such solutions. As a first step, the centre will pool experts from the other local universities as well as A-STAR.
CFI gives opportunities where all can come together to form a consortium to solve complex problems. So we have people from engineering, we have scientists, we even have biological science experts to work on nature-based solutions.
The solutions will be critical for Singapore. The country is low-lying and the rise of sea levels will reduce the size of land available for housing, industry and other activities.
Champions are not made overnight. They are forged through hard work, shaped by resilience, driven by the determination to succeed.
To me, a champion of tomorrow is someone who pursues excellence without losing empathy.
To me, a champion for tomorrow is someone who takes what they have learned and pays it forward.
To me, a champion for tomorrow is someone who dares to make a difference.
To me, a champion of tomorrow is someone who is able to adapt well to the ever-changing environment.
To me, a champion for tomorrow is someone who believes in themselves.
To me, a champion for tomorrow is someone who inspires others through action.
To me, a champion for tomorrow is someone who solves real problems with compassion and integrity.
To me, a champion for tomorrow is someone who is not afraid to fail and try again.
To me, champion of tomorrow is someone who never stops learning.
Every setback, every struggle, every sleepless night led to this moment.
Failing my exam. The working load is very high.
The language problems. I feel I can't make new friends in NUS.
To successfully graduate from my PhD program.
The uncertainty of the future.
So for me, coming to a new country, adapting to it, and finding a potential job opportunity when I graduate.
Previously, I did my degree in petroleum engineering, and now I'm doing PhD in civil engineering. So it's a steep learning curve.
Because champions don't just chase success, they earn it.
We are graduating!
To never give up and finally graduate.
To be able to find my life goal.
I was privileged to be a part of the research where I learned about smart plane technology, and which taught me that civil engineering is not just about buildings and MRT as we are told. And the second thing would be graduating from one of the best schools in the world.
During PhD, I was pregnant with my first kid, so I'm very proud that I can balance all the works and the family matters with the supports of my supervisors and also family, and I'm very happy to finally graduate today.
Today, we celebrate not just a degree, but the journey, the growth, and the champion in each of you.
I think in the future we can bring our skills back to our hometown and city.
To make our city more green,
more advanced, and benefit more workers and neighborhood.
Using what I learned from NUS to make the world better, to contribute to a cleaner and greener city.
So for me, I think it would be education equity, because I think education should be a basic right. And it's like my dream to actually open a school so that education is accessible to everyone and all.
I would like to help and motivate, especially for women in my country, to be able to seek higher education for a better future.
Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Congratulations and all the best for your future.
Congratulations.
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 Congratulations. You are the champion of tomorrow.
We are the champions of tomorrow!
When you hear civil engineering, what do you think about? Does the word sustainability come to mind? Because it should. Extreme weather events are disrupting the way we live. Sea levels are rising, which means our coastlines could go underwater. The world is changing rapidly, and that's raising a ton of questions about sustainability. Meanwhile, over half of the global population lives in urbanized areas. That number is only going to go up. So how are we going to develop our cities and keep our world in shape?
Civil engineering is working to solve these issues and more. Yeah, you heard me. Civil engineering. And when you join NUS, you won't just read about these problems. You are going to dig your hands into design projects, integrated projects, and industrial attachments. You will learn about greener construction processes, adapting current infrastructure for green technology, and creating nature-based solutions to mitigate climate change. The school also exposes you to technology at the forefront of the industry. Think robots, machine learning and AI programs, and computer modeling. Experiential learning at NUS means you will be part of the solution from day one.
Civil engineering is a broad discipline that can take you anywhere. And that's not an exaggeration. From awe-inspiring buildings to underground structures that support our daily lives, you are going to redesign the way we live, work, and thrive in our changing world. That's why NUS does more than teach you to be an engineer. It gives you the skills to be an engineer leader. NUS is recognized as a top university in civil engineering, with a stellar reputation among employers for training industry-ready graduates.
We are literally designing the future here, a climate-resilient future. So next time you think about civil engineering, think about a sustainable world and how you can change the game.
This robot is used globally to inspect underwater structures like pillars and seawalls. It obviously beats having a person do it manually, which can be labor-intensive, unsafe, and restrictive in small spaces. With the new grants, one research team is looking to modify it for use in Singapore.
In order for us to understand the condition or the further degradation process of that material, this equipment must be able to touch it. That's why we want to add arms, hands and arms on the vehicle, which is able to measure the infrastructure with close contact touching.
Civil engineering is what you see around you, the unsung efforts that people with common interest towards engineering come together to make things literally happen for civilization. It is what you see around you today. The moment you step out of this room, right from the tiles, column, concrete, walls, doors, all these are all civil engineering. Civil engineering is very broad. We have very different scope and specialization. Building is one of them, what you see over here now, NUS, Changi Jewel. Then there is civil works, which is your infrastructure like drainage, sewer, roads, etc. Then there's also transportation, bridges, all these. I'm actually in the infrastructure aspect of civil engineering. As a project engineer, we manage our resources, time, budget, and also the people on site to make sure that our progress is on time and on budget. It's sort of behind the scenes, which I really enjoy. There is so much behind the planning. For example, traffic diversion. To build an extra lane, right? There's so much work behind all this traffic diversion, all the authority submission, discussion with consultants, contractors, and also your clients. I find it very challenging and fulfilling at the same time when eventually we see that what we have discussed actually come to life and go according to plan. It's not just how things work, but how do you apply technical knowledge to ensure that things don't move. In civil engineering, we don't want things to move. I think it's the kind of training, the thought process that shape who you are today. So if you're interested in shaping the landscape of Singapore, in planning the development of Singapore in the next 30 to 50 years, civil engineering is the subject for you.
So, you've heard about climate change, and you're concerned about its impact. The world is too. Companies everywhere are becoming more accountable for carbon emissions and sustainable practices. If you want to improve our planet while chasing your dream job, we've got something for you. The second major in sustainable urban development is a one-of-a-kind opportunity that allows you to make our world more sustainable, whatever your career path is. Now you can improve your career prospects without any increase to your school workload. It stacks with any primary major in NUS, and you can double count up to 16 units. It teaches you how to tackle complex climate change problems, such as net zero carbon emissions. When you complete the major, you'll be equipped with a set of skills that will set you apart. That means VIP access to careers like this, or this, and maybe even this. Man, that sounds cool. Current students say that it provides them with relevant future-ready skills, no matter where they plan to go. So yeah, climate change is kind of a big deal. But with the SUD major, you can discover your own way to build a sustainable future. Join us today.
Food waste is a big global problem and is piling up. In 2023, in Singapore alone, we generated about 800,000 tons of food waste, 11% of the nation's total waste. At CDE, my research lab is working on sustainable, low-energy waste to turn this mountain of food waste into wealth.
One innovative technology we are working on uses microwaves and microalgae to upcycle food waste into useful products.
By applying low-energy microwave pulses to food waste rich in starch and sugars, we can create a mixture that supports the growth of microalgae.
These microalgae are highly efficient at absorbing CO2 and can be harvested for producing biofuels, animal feed, and other high-value byproducts. Food wastage around the world has a huge environmental impact. Our technology offers a sustainable, scalable alternative, helping to build a circular economy where food waste is no longer a burden, but a valuable resource.
Hi, I'm Li Tan, a graduate of the NUS Master of Science in Civil Engineering. What brought me to NUS was my passion for infrastructure development and urban planning, where civil engineering plays a crucial role in building sustainable cities and improving people's lives. I chose NUS because it is globally recognized university and its civil engineering department has over 70 years of history. The program blends theoretical knowledge with practical applications, with a focus on innovation, making it the institution of choice to advance my career. Studying at NUS has been an exciting journey. The international environment allowed me to connect with people from all over the world and broaden my perspectives. The courses are practical and in-depth, and the professors are very supportive. Through team projects, lab work, and industrial attachment, I strengthened my knowledge and problem-solving skills, enabling me to tackle complex engineering challenges with greater confidence. One of the most valuable experiences was Capstone Project, which simulates a real-world engineering case study. Through teamwork, we learn how to design practical solutions under guidance of industrial practitioners. Another highlight was the industrial attachment, where I interned at a leading company in Singapore. These experiences helped me build industry connections and ultimately secure a full-time job in Singapore. If you're like me, you may worry about keeping up with the fast-changing world and evolving technology, but I believe that by joining NUS, you will find the accelerator you need for both personal and professional growth. If life is an adventure, this will be one of the most exciting chapters. Just take the leap and enjoy the journey. Join NUS today.
From the buildings where we live and work, to the transportation links and pipelines that supply our needs, and the coastal defenses that protect us from the rising sea levels, civil engineering is all around us. Today, 55% of the world population live in urban areas. By 2050, that is expected to grow to nearly 70%. As urban populations rapidly expand, pressure is going to build more sustainable cities. For civil engineers, meeting this challenge means using nature-inspired solutions, smart technologies, artificial intelligence, and machine learning to design and build urban environments that are greener and more livable.
Here at NUS Civil Engineering, we are passionate about sharing our knowledge and experience with our students. Now, our faculty are globally recognized leaders and innovators in the field, and many are practicing engineers. They have worked on many iconic national projects including the Jewel at Changi, Marina, Punggol, and Serangoon reservoirs, among others. So it's no surprise that our department has been consistently ranked among the top 10 in the world.
The civil engineering programs start with a rigorous set of foundation courses, followed by a range of exciting electives that allow students to pursue their interests and passions. Students have the opportunity to take part in industrial attachment, site visits, and overseas exchange programs. Civil engineering students are also active in community work, volunteering and applying their skills to sustainable development projects both at home and overseas.
The Civil Engineering program provides a hands-on learning experience focused on designing a smart and livable city, resilient against the effects of climate change. We take pride in training our students to go beyond textbook problem solvers, to be innovative and creative, building skills in engineering, management, artificial intelligence, economics, planning and sustainability.
Civil engineering graduates have the choice of pursuing various career paths. Among them, consultancy for those who are keen in design planning, civil service for graduates interested in defining and implementing policies, constructions for careers in shaping future urban infrastructures, and research and development for those driven to advance science and technology. Whatever your passion is, as a civil engineer, you'll be in high demand. Amid the challenges of climate change, Singapore is committed to retaining its reputation as one of the smartest, most livable and sustainable cities in the world. To realize the aim, the nation needs the brightest and most creative young talent like you. Join us to shape a smarter and more sustainable urban environment and engineer the future of our city.
Welcome to the Master of Science Civil Engineering program at NUS. We offer students a wide selection of courses across multiple specializations such as structural engineering, geotechnical engineering, transport and urban mobility, infrastructure digitalization and management, sustainable climate resilience. These specializations have been designed to meet the needs of every civil engineer and provide you with the opportunity to gain expertise in specific areas of civil engineering while preparing you to tackle real-world challenges.
Completing my master's program and participating in the capstone project have significantly shaped my career path and professional development. It has instilled in me a profound understanding of how technology and digitalization can revolutionize every phase of construction projects from initial planning to execution. In today's dynamic industry landscape, these technological advancements are indispensable for ensuring precision and efficiency in project planning and execution. The skills and experience that have proven especially advantageous include lean methodology and DFMA.
The NUS Master of Science program in Civil Engineering is consistently ranked as one of the world's premium programs. We maintain strong collaboration with industry partners and continuously refine our course offerings to meet the evolving demands of professionals in the field. Whether you are interested in efficient digital management of complex interdisciplinary projects, championing sustainable designs of urban infrastructures amid climate change, or spearheading the development of intelligent transportation network, you can look forward to an enriching academic journey with NUS, with opportunities to make meaningful contribution to the built environment.